Great morning, business owners and managers. Wes Walters here, and welcome to another awesome episode of CX in the Morning, Customer Experience in the Morning. On every single CX in the Morning, I bless you with customer service tips, customer experience tricks, and I leave you with gems. And if you've been watching long enough, by gems, you know I mean actionable takeaways that you can implement at the speed of now, immediately after this broadcast. You can take what you've learned, sharing it with your team, making you, your team, and your business better. And who doesn't want to be better? Our goal as business owners and managers is to be 1% better every day, implementing the systems of Kaizen. And so this show can contribute to your 1% better every day. First of all, of course, we always start with the check in before the lesson. I know you guys missed me last week. Last week, we were serving other clients at a world class level. Great morning, Miss Bernadette. Loyal patron, Miss Bernadette is always here. First thing in the morning, Miss Bernadette is always here. How are you doing? If you're ever in the Orlando area, Miss Bernadette has a catering company, world class cuisine, world class. I've had her cuisine before, and bar none. She is undercharging the price, but of course, I mean the for the price of the food, what you get, it's definitely worth more. She can definitely be charging more, but that's just my injection into her business. But yeah, I truly believe in premium pricing, and especially if you have a premium product. Miss Bernadette definitely has a premium product. Miss Bernadette, drop the name of your catering company if you don't mind, so that I can share it with all of the viewers throughout the galaxy. All right, so the check-in before the lesson. How has everyone's week been? It's Wednesday. The reason we have these shows on Wednesdays is because middle of the week, and it gives us an opportunity to do, hey, a quick audit to say, hey, if I continue in this projection, I'm either going to meet my weekly goals, or if I don't, if I continue in this on this projection, I am not going to meet my weekly goals. So the Wednesday is by design. We have the show here to let you say, hey, take a look at where we are. Do we need to double up, or are we on the right track to where we need to be going? So that's the reason for the show on Wednesday. So this is going to be a real quick show, Bernadette. 10 minutes max. Not even going to be 10 minutes. It's going to be 10 minutes because one of my loyal patrons sent me a DM, and they said, hey, Wes, my business is growing. It's scaling. I'm in the process right now of setting up a department. So I want to create a customer service, a customer success department, and a customer support. And I want to know the difference. So this is great for anyone whose business is growing. So his business is growing in what's supposed to be a failing economy. So salute to him. He's been following. I took your advice. Price may go up in May 1st. Yes. Yes. See, that's the whole thing. Let me share that with everyone. I took your advice. Price going up May 1st. You see, my thing is, I just don't. I know I'm a very good looking guy. I am. I get it. I get it. Some of you are just here to just drool on the eye candy. I get it. I'm being funny. But the whole purpose is, if you're going to spend 25 minutes of your time, if you're going to allocate 25 minutes of your time, please implement what you learn. And here it is, Miss Bernadette says, hey, I took your advice. I'm going to increase prices on May 1st. So yeah, implement. I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not. One of the most important key, I guess, to my success is because I implement. I'm not that smart. I'm not. I'm average smart guy. But I implement. If you say, hey, this is what I need you to do, boom, before you're finished saying what I need to do, I'm already implementing. So that's what makes me, that's my competitive advantage, is because I implement. And I'm willing to work harder than you. That's my competitive advantage. All right, so let's get right in. So this is real quick, 10 minutes max, Miss Bernadette. Hang in for 10 minutes. So again, this loyal patron said, hey, my business is growing, Wes. I've been doing what you have suggested. I've learned so much from you. You're so humble. Oh my God. Then thank you, Miss Bernadette. Thank you, Miss Bernadette, so much for that. I'm glad you're learning a lot. And not only you, but I want you to share it with any other business owner that you know. Share it with them. Let them know, hey, what you've been learning and where you've been learning it. So let's get right into the juggling. So again, this person's business has been growing, and he say, Wes, I'm in a position right now where I need to create departments. So I want to know the difference between a customer success department and a customer support. And I said, hey, no problem. I've learned so much. Boom. All right, so let's go. So the difference, the way to think about this is customer success and the difference between customer success and customer support. So look at customer success as customer experience and look at customer support as customer service. So that's the quickest, simplest way you to be like, hey, what's the difference between customer success and customer support? Separate the two. You want to look at customer success as customer experience. And we all know, if you follow this show, we all know what customer experience is. And look at customer support as customer service. Now, customer support is kind of like customer service, but it is not limited to just when things go wrong. You know, whenever things are going wrong, the first thing we say is like, let me speak to customer service. So customer service is kind of synonymous with when things go wrong, get me the customer support, give me the customer service. But customer support is not, it's just like customer service, but it's not limited to when things go wrong. So let's start with customer success. Customer success it requires you to be checking up on your clients with a call or with an email. I always give you guys the example of T-Mobile. I have been a loyal T-Mobile fan, customer for over a decade, right? And they called me. Now, I didn't call T-Mobile. T-Mobile called me and said, hey, Mr. Walters, we were looking at your plan, and apparently you have been with us since Jesus Christ was on the planet, and that plan is no longer in service. So you have an old plan. We have a new program that gives you exactly what you've been getting, but guess what? For a lower rate. Again, I know you're like, what? Yeah, that's what I was. That was my response. So let me say it again. So T-Mobile, I was minding my business, just eating my cheese sandwich. T-Mobile called me. Again, minding my business, eating cheese sandwiches. T-Mobile said, hey, Mr. Walters, I see that you're eating your cheese sandwich here, but I want to let you know that old program that you had when King and Malcolm were alive, we no longer have that program anymore. We have a new program that's going to give you everything that you've had, but guess what? For a lower price. Would you be interested in it? And I was like, that's a hard decision. You know, I'm going to be able to save money. That's a hard one. Can I think about it? They said, yeah, you can think about it. I said, well, let me call you back because, you know, it's Mercury retrograde right now, and I don't make decisions around Mercury retrograde. And I said, well, you know, it's my fasting time right now, and I don't make decisions when I'm fasting. And I said, well, you know, it's a full moon. I don't make decisions when it's a full moon. I said, well, when all of that is over, I'm going to call you back with my decision. So when all of that stuff was over, I called them back. I said, hey, T-Mobile, you know, you called me about 6 weeks ago about this wonderful opportunity to save more money. Can I still save more money and still keep everything that I have? They said, well, yes, Mr. Walters, yes, you can. And I got everything that I was getting for a lower price. That, my friend, is customer success. That's what your customer success department will be responsible for. Clearly, now you see, I like to give examples because with example, if I'm just teaching, you're like, you know, you might get some, you might miss some. But when I give an example, you immediately get it. That's why I like to give examples. So I always use that T-Mobile example, and that is a perfect example of what a customer success department would do and would be responsible for. Customer success, look at it as customer success being proactive in the long game. So customer success is all about the long game. T-Mobile looked at my account and be like, my God, this guy has been with us when we were on 2G. This guy was with us when we were on 1G. This guy was with us when we had the flip phones. Let's call him and keep him with us so that he doesn't leave. Customer success department reached out and be like, hey, you've been a loyal T-Mobile fan, loyal T-Mobile customer. We want to keep it that way. We are not going to take you for granted. We are not going to be like, well, you should be happy to be with us. No, 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 no. We are happy that you're here. We want to keep you here. That's why we want to be able to say, hey, here's an opportunity for you to save money. Now, the naive business owner would be like, why in the world would you call a customer and save them money so now you're making more money, less money per month? That's the naive business owner. The business owners that watch this show know that we're in it for the long game. We're not in it for one-time customers. We're in it for customers for life. Let me say that again. The business owners that watch this show, they want customers for life because they understand that it's cheaper to take care of your existing customers than to spend the marketing budget on recruiting new customers every month. So T-Mobile is in the customer for life. They're like, no, 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 no. We only want you. We want your kids, and we want your kids' kids. So the little $35 that we were gaining from you and you were paying more of, no, no, no. We're going to get that back times 25 in the next 25 years. You see the difference in being smash and grab mentality, being like, oh, no, get the money now, or be like, no, 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 no. Let's treat Mr. Walters great for the rest of his life, because not only are we going to get him, we're going to get his 2 kids, we're going to get his kids' kids, and they're going to be T-Mobile customers for life. That's what you need to be thinking about as a business owner. Yes, the monthly transactions are great. Yes, we understand we need cash flow to keep the business going. Yes, but I want you to reframe the way you think. There needs to be a paradigm shift and be like, okay, how can we keep this customer for life? Miss Bernadette has a catering company, and it's Tastely Divine. Tastely Divine on IG. Tastely Divine. Miss Bernadette is not thinking about selling plates. No, 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 no. She's thinking about, hey, how can we host your birthday party? Oh, she's only 7. We want to do her 7th birthday party and 8th. And guess what? Her Sweet 16 birthday party. Oh, you have a sister that's getting married. We cater for weddings as well. Oh, you have a cousin that's having a bar mitzvah. We do that as well. Oh, sorry for your loss. You have a wake? We can take them out, send them to the gods in style with their favorite foods. See the difference in having a customer for life than just selling plates? Miss Bernadette doesn't sell plates. Miss Bernadette does not sell plates. She is in it for the customers for life. Everything that you do, for the most part, incorporates food. Don't get it twisted. I'm slim in frame, but this man can eat. I'm slim in frame because I work out a lot. But listen, I can go head to head with the biggest of them. When it comes to food, I am the king of food. So I understand in having, like, let me tell you this. There is a restaurant, and they're not a sponsor, so I'm not going to list their name. There's a restaurant in Atlanta, and I'll let you know what type of food. My favorite food is Thai or Indian food. I like Thai and Indian food. There's a Thai restaurant that my daughter's mother introduced me to. We used to go before Soraya was even born. So Soraya's 18. So you're talking about 5 years before Soraya was born. So 25 years I've been going to this. Can you imagine 25 years? Man, time flies. 25 years I was introduced to this restaurant. And to this day, I go to the restaurant. But guess what? Not only do I go to the restaurant, my son, his favorite food is Thai, and that's his favorite restaurant. So guess what's going to happen when I die? They're going to have him. He's been indoctrinated into that restaurant as well. That's his favorite restaurant. And if he remains in Atlanta, guess what's going to happen to his kids? That's going to be their favorite restaurant. Now, when you look at the longitudinal study and the lifetime value of a customer, they've got their father, 25 years so far. They've had me for a quarter of a century. If I continue to exercise, I'm going to be here for another 25 years. They're going to have me for 50 years, my son for 50 years, his son for 50 years. 150 years of service from one customer, simply because you took the time to do it right. Bernadette, I hope you are listening. Yeah, the pause was needed right there, because this was a spiritual download that just came. I never even looked at it like this. Again, I've been in Atlanta 25 years. I've been going to that restaurant for 25 years. Miss Bernadette says, great. Miss Bernadette says she is listening. For those who just came in, let me say that again. My favorite food is Thai or Indian. My daughter is 18, been going to this restaurant before she was born. 25 years. Since I came to Atlanta, I've been going to this restaurant. 25 years. That is now my son's favorite restaurant. He loves Thai, and my daughter too, but my son by far, he loves Thai. So if I continue to live, if all things are doing well, and I continue to be healthy, I can easily get another 25 years, right? This restaurant has me for 50 years, half of a century. For using round numbers for this illustration, they're going to get my son for 50 years. His son for 50 years. So you just looked at 150 years of business by taking the time to create an awesome customer experience. Wes, how do you measure customer experience? I don't know the value. I want your services, but I don't think that it's worth it. How about, will your business be in business for in the next 150 years? That's how you measure customer experience. So for all the business owners that are watching, be like, Wes, you have great content, but I don't know how to quantify customer experience. How do I measure it? You measure it by centuries. That's how you measure it. 50 years at a time. So Miss Bernadette is not looking at selling plates. She's thinking, how can I get this entire family? Because I'm doing their weddings, their wakes, births. So I got them on both spectrum. When there's a new child being born, we got you. For baby christening, we got you. When Big Mama is passed on, we got you for the wake. We have a 360 approach to food. Miss Bernadette, there you go. Tastefully Divine, a 360 approach. 360 approach to food. Because food is in every so here's a little fact. Every client, whenever I have a client that's on the fence, who's thinking about, Wes, should I sign with you? I don't know. Here it is. Every client that I've had on the fence, once I take them to that Thai restaurant, they're like this. They're like this. Shh. They sign quickly. They're like, oh my God, this food is amazing. Like, oh my God. And I'm just back there like, yeah, I know. I know. Every client that I've had that was on the fence about deciding should they sign with me or not, once I take them to that Thai restaurant, bar none, they sign. I'm 20 for 20. I've never taken a client there and they're not signed. So clients, now, if you're watching, if you're on the fence, you're going to be eating Thai with Wes and you're going to sign. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, where was I? Where's my notes? Oh, here's my notes. All right, so again, so customer success, you want to look at that as proactive, long-term, and customer support is kind of transactional. Let's see what Ms. Brenda says. I go out of my way to make my customers happy. Happy customers are returning customers. Boom, boom, boom. This lady, again, not just takes her time on Wednesday mornings to watch the show, but implements. That's the most important. Like, if you're here just to watch, like, I'm wasting my time and you're wasting your time. You have a lot of other things to do in your business besides you just wasting time here. If you're going to be here, please implement what you learn. Thank you, Ms. Bernadette, for that. All right, so I told you 10 minutes. I'm 5 more minutes. All right, cool. So again, customer success department needs to be proactive. You want to think of it as, again, the long game, where customer support is more of transactional. Again, it's I'm trying to put it in a way where you can clearly see the difference. So customer success, customer experience, customer support, customer service, so that you clearly know, okay, which one is what. All right. So again, you want to look at customer success more of about building relations. Again, 150 years, T-Mobile, building relations. Hey, Mr. Walters, we have a way for you to save money. And they called me. I didn't call them, hey, is there any way I can save money in my plan? No. They called me. I was having me some Tastefully Divine, and they were like, hey, I see that you're having Tastefully Divine, but can I interrupt you to save you some money? I said, what? Yes, you can. You have my undivided attention. Can I put you on speakerphone while I enjoy my Tastefully Divine? They're like, yes, you can put me on speakerphone. And Mr. Walters, you can smack in my ear. It's okay. And I was continuing eating my Tastefully Divine and got off the phone, saving $25 a month with T-Mobile. You're like, $25 a month, that's not much. $25 a month times 12 months. We see the savings. $25 a month times 12 months times 25 years. And then my kids, you see the long game? You're like, oh, it's just $25 a month. No, it's not. If you understand compounding interest and the lifetime value of a customer, it's $25 times 25 years. Or in this case with the restaurant, 150 years. Like, I never even looked at it like, 25 years just went so fast. But think about having a customer for 150 years. Of course, that customer is not going to live 150 years, but you have their kids and their kids' kids. Where when I walk in, they're like, Wesley, hello, Wesley. They know my name because I'm always there and I bring all my clients there. When I walk in, they're like, Wesley. Yeah, they call me my government name because they look at my credit card and they're like, oh, your name is Wesley. I'm like, unless you're Sally Mae or the IRS, my name is Wes. Don't you call me Wesley. But that lady, the Thai lady, always called me Wesley. Anyway, let's bring it full circle. Again, so customer support, another way of simplifying it. Think of customer support as transactional based and think of customer success as relationship based. So think of, again, I want to simplify it so you get it. I don't want you to be like, which one is customer service? Which one is customer experience? Which one is customer support? Which one is customer success? Again, real simple. Customer success, think about relationships. Customer support, think about transaction based. Now, of course, is this a cookie cutter approach? Of course not. There's going to be some overlapping, but the quickest way to simplify it is like that. All right, so boom, I covered that. Customer success, relationship based. For the sale, customer support, transactional based. All right, that's it. I told you 10 minutes. And I took 20. So forgive me, Miss Bernadette. But anyway, take what you've learned and implement it, making it better for you, making it better for your team, and making it better for your business. Please implement what you've learned. Again, my name is Wes Walters. If you need help creating a customer success department, if you need help creating a customer support department, simply go to workwithwes.com. I haven't used that banner in such a long time. Where is it? Is it here? Anyway, we're not going to look for that right now. But all you got to do is go to workwithwes.com. That's work, W-O-R-K, with W-I-T-H, Wes, W-E-S-S, workwithwes.com. And someone from my team will be able to help you in creating a customer success department and a customer support department. All right, that's it. I wish you guys a great rest of the week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Actually, next Wednesday, no, there's not going to be a show next Wednesday because we're going to be serving our clients at a world-class level. There's not going to be a show on Wednesday, so not next Wednesday. Miss Bernadette, we will not be here next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, we'll be back. Again, the only time we miss is when we're serving clients, and we will be serving clients next Wednesday. So it was a pleasure, as always. Take what you've learned, implement it, sharing it with your team and your business, making you and your team and your business better. Peace. See you guys in 2 weeks. Love you guys.